as an organization, you can think of us as kind of three sets of capability, really. On the enterprise side, we're all about helping our enterprise customers ensure that their networks, their services, their applications are working in the way that they want them to, giving them visibility of that they can use both within our products and within any other AI platforms that they might be building out. Second area, we do something similar in the service provider, in mobile world, where many mobile operators around the world use us to ensure the experience that their customers get of the services that they deliver to them. And of course, if they're not working quite right, we provide automated root cause analysis and, again, data sets that they can leverage externally in other platforms. And then lastly, there's my bit, which is the kind of the security side of things, where we work with the majority of service providers around the world and many large enterprises to give them visibility of the traffic going in and out of their networks and across their networks, and also an ability to detect and then mitigate DDoS attacks, which are obviously a primary threat to the availability of internet-facing infrastructure. One of the key things that we've invested in over the last 3 years is an AI pipeline for our threat intelligence. We have unique visibility of what's going on across the internet because the majority of service providers around the world are our customers, and they share data with us every hour about the traffic on their networks and about the kinds of DDoS attacks that they see. So that gives us a really unique perspective on the DDoS threat landscape, types of attacks, where they're coming from, where they're going to. And if you look at the way that attacks have evolved, there's a lot of reuse of infrastructure. As botnets are built out, as infrastructure is leveraged through reflection amplification, it's the same infrastructure over and over again. So if you've got the global visibility and you've got a pipeline that can analyze that quickly enough and extract the signal from the noise, you can get a picture of the infrastructure that's being used right now for, different types of attacks, different campaigns, things like that. And we invested a lot in our pipeline that generates threat intelligence we can push down into our customers so that they can be more proactive in terms of defense and mitigation. But we're also seeing a lot of push for increased automation. So kind of using machine learning, machine speed automation effectively to make sure that you detect attacks very quickly and then mitigate attacks very, very quickly using, intelligent mitigation infrastructure. That's something that is becoming a real area of focus for our customers. The other thing that's really shifted, I think, in the last 2-3 months is everyone's seen the media around Azuru and Kim Wolf and these big kind of Turbo Mirai botnets that now exist out there. That's really focused a lot of operators on outbound DDoS risk. So everyone is always focused on defending targets. You wait till the attack gets near to you, you identify the attack, you throw the attack away. Yeah. There's a growing risk now in service providers that outbound attack activity can actually impact your service stability, because if you've got large populations of compromised devices on your network, given the way that edge connectivity speeds have grown, you can see, terabits of outbound traffic that impacts your services. So there's a big change there in the attitude of operators around, I need to be instrumenting that edge of my network. I need to be making sure I can mitigate at that edge of my network, which is not something we've seen so much before.